Josh Davis Joyner's heart gave out all too soon, but that heart touched a lot of people, including 3 young men whose love for their friend prompted them to do something to keep Josh's memory alive forever in Grafton. Here's Tom Pippins with the story.
On January 16th, 17-year-old senior Josh Davis Joyner collapsed and died during basketball practice at Grafton High School. Distraught and deeply saddened, his teammates nevertheless took the court for their next game, knowing that that's what Josh would have wanted.
He touched so many lives, and it's incredible.
Nearly 8 months later, his teammates think of Davis Joyner every time they play at Veterans Park. It was Josh's home away from home in Grafton.
Well, he lived about a block away, so he'd be like, we'd just be driving around, you'd see him on the court, and then you'd come play with him, or you'd go over to his house, and right away it'd be, hey, let's walk down to Vets, and then that's pretty much what we would do all summer.
Whenever we were playing here, whenever we were playing anywhere, no matter what we were doing, we were always laughing. And when I first met him, he was the same person as when he left. He was nonstop trash talk, nonstop fun though, and it was always when we were playing we were laughing.
Shortly after their close friend's death, in the midst of mourning, Josh's teammates, Robbie Doring, who had gone off to college when we visited them, Jake Wilde and Kevin Collins, decided to try and raise money to modernize the court and have it renamed in Josh's honor.
I don't know which one of us said it, but we're just like, we should redo Veterans Court. We called it his home court. Like, that's what we'd even say when we say, hey, you want to go play at your court or something like that. I mean, it was just the best thing that we could think of to honor him and keep his name around in Grafton.
We dedicate these grounds to the community.
The 3 young men, with more than a little help from their friends in the Grafton community, raised over $40,000.
Well, as soon as we got the word out there that we were starting to do this, and then we came up with the bricks where someone could get their name engraved on a brick, everyone was so willing to help out. Everybody's been coming up with more ideas how to help out, and it's been wonderful to see everybody come out and help.
Once basketball season ended, we started raising money, and we realized that, if we dedicate ourselves to it, it could be done.
Did you ever think it'd be this beautiful?
I did not. It blew me away when I first saw it, but I'm so happy for it. I'm so happy about it.
Basketball was his life. He died doing what he loved most.
The court dedication gave joy to Josh's grieving mother, Debbie, while assisting everyone in their efforts to move on.
This has just helped a lot with the grieving process, being able to hear so many stories, and just pretty much you hear all the good that he did, and there's a lot of it.
I love being at this court. This is where I met Josh going into my 7th grade year, and it's where our friendship began. And to me, it means a lot that this is going to be still a spot that we share, even, for the rest of my life. I'll always be able to come here and be with him.
One can only imagine the satisfaction that Robbie, Jake, and Kevin feel knowing that they're keeping Josh's memory alive.
It's amazing that it got done, and that for the next 30, 40 years, all of us that knew him so well can always come back here and play, and that we know it'll be here. And the fact that it was done so beautifully, I mean, the walkway turned out amazing, and everything just looks great, and that's how it should be for him.
It's nice to know that, no one will forget him, and that his legacy will be remembered here for this court.
Debbie Joyner said that when God picked her son on the 16th of January, he was picking the best. Everyone who knew Josh Davis Joyner and who will always carry his spirit in their hearts would agree. A close family friend may have put it best at the court dedication.
On Sunday, when it was raining during the celebration, he said that those were Josh's tears of joy for this, and that's just how I think of it, is that he's just so excited. Like, if he were here and he saw this, I think he'd just sleep on the court and then just wake up and play, and then we don't think he'd leave.
Tom Pippins, Fox 6 Sports.
You may have noticed Josh's signature right there across the court.